Well, turns out it was Prancer, and he is dead. And now I'm getting sued by Santa Claus, and I don't know if you know that process or not, but it's a lot of angry elves coming after you. And they got good lawyers over there in the North Pole. But I don't know what he was doing here. He should be busy training for his Olympic Games. Christmas, you know, he's got a lot of running to do. So they're down one reindeer. I'm sure they got plenty of backups. I mean, he lived a long life, okay? Prancer's been out there prancing for years. Okay, whatever. I don't care. Okay, come for me. Oh, welcome to Johnny's Canceled Christmas, am I right? Jeez, hamburger. I like a hamburger.
DAC TV presents Go to Bed with Jonny. And here he is, that beautiful piece of man. That is Jonny Thomas Appleseed.
Yes! Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Go to Bed with Jonny. Yes, I'm wearing my father's sweater again because it's warm and cozy. Not because I've forgiven him. I haven't. Okay, he's done. There's no coming back from what he did, which I think is death. I don't think you come back from that. But anyway, geez, we got a whole lot of news for you, so we might as well jump into our first segment of today's show, which is, of course, Broken News. Okay, first up in Broken News, I got Amanda Bynes, who you may remember from her childhood fame. She was in a lot of Nickelodeon shows like The Amanda Show, all that. She went on to be a big movie star in those teen comedies and everything. And then, what happened to her? We don't really know what actually happened to her. We just know she's a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, okay? And, she got tattoos on her face. There's just a lot, okay? She doesn't look like Amanda anymore, which we all grow up and change, but I think something else happened to that one. Drugs, that's what I think happened. No. Amanda Bynes came out with a podcast here like a week ago or something with her friend Paul something. I don't know this guy's name, but there's a lot of drama surrounding this podcast, okay? One, people were like, oh my gosh, Amanda, what are you doing? There's a podcast? This is great. I watched it. I was uncomfortable the whole time. I don't know what was happening in that podcast. They had some tattoo artist on as a guest. Her co-host weirded me out. Amanda weirded me out. This is Amanda right here. Wow, that's really cool. Yeah. Wow, I love that. Wow. That's incredible. Show us how incredible it is with your face, Amanda. Okay, you're freaking me out. You look like a robot. But more tea has come out about this. Apparently, she has put a pause on the podcast. Well, did. And then she took the pause off. She said she wanted to wait until they could get the kind of guests they want. Like Drake and Jack Harlow and Post Malone. Amanda, did you forget that you're Amanda Bynes? I'm sure you got connections. Figure it out. No, but then more came out about this podcast. And apparently, her co-host had a roommate at one point who came forward and said that he is crazy, possibly schizophrenic, and at one point sacrificed her dog and filmed it and then deleted the video and then ran away. I don't know what's going on with Paul and Amanda, but I'm kind of scared. But I'll keep watching the podcast because watching celebrities lose their mind is kind of comical sometimes. I feel bad for her, don't get me wrong, but she made her choices. Also in the news, we've got Celine Dion. Oh my gosh. Near, far, wherever you are. Gosh, I love her, okay? But I got some sad news. This is horrible. Apparently, Celine Dion has officially lost control of her muscles. As we know, Celine stepped away from performing last year as she battled stiff person syndrome, a rare neurological disorder that causes the body to become rigid and sensitive to surroundings. okay? And her sister came forward and says that it's just so hard because she was so disciplined, and watching her become unable to do the things that she loves is very hard. And it's hard for her fans, you know. She was literally about to go on tour before canceling it due to this, and it's just sad to see, and we're wishing the best for Celine, and just hoping she's as comfortable as possible throughout this very difficult time. Horrible news for Christmas time. What? Who? God, what's your problem, okay? Haven't we had enough horrible things happen? Huh? There's a war going on. Okay, whatever. I can't yell at God. He just strikes me every time I do that. Also in the news, we've got Guy Fieri? Ferrari? I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name. Okay, he's got frosted tips and highlights like Jay Timberlake, okay? Except much older and eats a lot of food. Okay, and Guy is out here saying that his kids are not getting a penny of his money until they get 2 degrees, okay? So they gotta go to school. Yeah, that's right. You know what, Dad? Okay, Boomer, calm down. No, you're gonna force your kids to go to college or else they don't get to see a slice of your fortune? Oh, jeez. Okay, what year is it? College is like becoming less and less of a thing for everybody around the entire globe. You know why? Because we have these fancy things called computers, okay? And the interwebs, okay? Yeah, the World Wide Web. And you can get anything you want on a thing called Google, YouTube, or TikTok, okay? So, Guy, don't be a boomer. Come on now. He also says he's gonna die broke, which, yeah, if he keeps talking that boomer trash, he is gonna die broke, because no one's gonna buy his stuff, okay? Once all the boomers are wiped off the planet, then what? Huh? And it's just us, the rest of us. And Guy, what did you have, huh? TGIF? Yeah. They do have good potato skins, though. Also in the news, we've got Ryan Gosling. Yes, Ryan. What's he doing over there, Ryan Gosling? He's a busy boy this year, you know. He had one of the biggest movies of the year with Barbie, where he played just Ken. He just played Ken, you know. But he is Kenough. Yeah, I never watched it. Ryan has released a Christmas version of his hit song, I'm Just Ken, from the Barbie movie. Yes, it's a Christmas remix. It's I'm Just Ken, Merry Christmas, Barbie. Christmas with a K, okay, because Ken, yeah. And it dropped. It dropped today, actually. So you could go listen to it right now if you want to. It's on streaming. Go do it. I mean, I'm just Jonny. I should do a cover. Yeah. Well, guys, that is it for broken news, but don't go anywhere because we've got more news in our next segment, which we like to call Hyper Headlines. Hyper Headlines, where all the news is fast. Hyper Headlines, I hope that this will last. I don't know. So we got lots of news and hyper headlines too, and some of it's kind of crazy and bizarre, especially this first one. Okay, we are talking about Tinder. That's right. Get your fingers ready to swipe left and right, okay? You're finding your next true love. Well, Tinder has officially released this new subscription that is $500, okay? A month, I think. You pay that $500 and then you get all these different features, like you can message people before they've matched with you, which, what? Tinder, the whole point of Tinder is so that you can only speak to people when they match with you, okay? What? You're just paying basically to DM people, okay? Go find them on Instagram if you want to shoot them a message and shoot your shot. Don't do that though, that's a little creepy. It also makes it so that you're at the top of people swiping. Once you swipe right on them, I think you pop up on the top of their thing like all the time. And it gives you a higher percentage of a chance to get into their right swipe list, which, how desperate are these people? Okay, I could just show you some of my riz and then it would be easier for you. And I would do it free of charge because I feel sorry for you guys. Okay, if you're paying $500 for Tinder, oh boy, we live in a sad time. Also in the news, we've got Mr. Beast's company, Feastables. Okay, guys, I don't know if you know this Jimmy guy, this Mr. Beast. Okay, I like to think that I'm kind of a beast, but I'm not Mr. Beast, okay? That's Jimmy, and I don't want to steal his name because he could sue me, which is what's happening to Mr. Beast himself for his candy bar brand. You know, he's got Feastables. And one of the candy bars is These Nuts, which is a play on the popular meme, These Nuts. It was funny about 10 years ago, but it's just not anymore. It's overplayed. Anywho, there is a man who has a nut company, a roasted nut company, which that is... Now that's funny. Yeah, he sells a nut, okay. And he named his company DEES Nuts, like D's. These are, like, her name is D, and these are D's Nuts, okay? And Jimmy's is D's Nuts, like DEEZ, okay? D's Nuts, okay, yeah, whatever. I can't, how many times am I gonna say nuts in this episode? Jesus. This man is suing Jimmy for using the name These Nuts. There it goes again. Okay. And apparently Jimmy lost that legal battle in Florida. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, so he lost that, and it'll be intriguing to see what happens in the future. As of right now, you can still buy Jimmy's These Nuts candy bars on the Feastables website, so you better get yours before they change the name. They might be worth some money in a few years. Yeah, so go get These Nuts. Also in the news, we've got the Pope. Oh, okay, yes, like I usually say, I don't like talking religion here, okay, because there are a few things you don't mess with, and that is, my mother Trudy, okay, the Catholics, okay, or any religion for that matter. But no, we're gonna talk about Pope Francis here real quick. And I'm not gonna get all, don't worry, okay? I'm not gonna stomp on your groove, okay? But no, Pope Francis has declared that it's okay for priests to bless the marriage of same-sex couples, okay? Oh! Wow, that is progress here in 2023. Look at that. Pope Francis said, God never turns away anyone who approaches him. Ultimately, a blessing offers people a means to increase their trust in God, and it is a seed of the Holy Spirit that must be nurtured, not hindered. Okay, that's according to this document here that was released. And I agree, plant those religious seeds into the children, okay? Because they must have realized their cult was shrinking. I'm sorry, I don't mean to say that religion is a cult, but it is. Well, guys, that is all of the hyper headlines I got for you, but we got another segment tonight, and that is, of course, Running for Office with Jonny! Da 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 da, Jonny is the president. Okay, yep. See, I just skipped the whole election process and I named myself president. Okay? I feel like that's something a dictator would do, though. That's not me, okay? I am not a dictator tot, okay? I am just Jonny, the future president of the world. Okay, anywho, so we've got none other than Donald Trump. Okay, we know Donald Trump is the front runner for the conservative party right now. Okay, he's probably gonna get the nomination. He's probably gonna be debating against old Joe Biden here, okay? And these two old guys, they're gonna just talk about everything they dislike about each other, okay? And all of America's gonna watch, the world's gonna watch, they're gonna laugh at us, and it'll be great. Can't wait for that. Donald Trump has been taken off the ballot in 1 U.S. state. The Colorado Supreme Court ruled Tuesday that former President Donald Trump is disqualified from holding the presidency under the Constitution's so-called insurrection closure and ordered the Secretary of State to exclude his name from the state's ballot. Oh, goodness gracious me, oh my. Okay, and Republicans everywhere said, how dare you? They tried to do this to one Abe Lincoln once too, okay? And look how that turned out. What these people don't know is that there's another candidate out there on that ballot, and it's me, okay? And Donald Trump and Joe Biden, they got nothing on me, okay? And it's gonna be huge, okay? Watch out! Watch out, Trump. Okay, you got towers? Well, guess what? I got the power. I got the power! It'll be interesting to see what happens. This law or this vote, whatever it is, has to go on to the Supreme Court of the U.S. and get voted on, but I doubt it'll pass. I don't know. Also in the news, we've got Katy Perry's mother. Okay, who is apparently running for office. Wow, I didn't know that Katy's mother was a politician. She wasn't. I guess she's just running for the first time now. But Katy Perry's mom is staking her claim in the conservative politics, in the Conservative Party's political circus. She's becoming one of the monkeys, okay? Yeah, no, apparently, she has formally declared that she will be running in a seat for her local Santa Barbara Republican Party, Central Committee. I don't know what any of that means, but she's running, and she's a conservative. How much heat and flack do you think Katy Perry's gonna take for that now, okay? Why is it that we must get in trouble for our parents' decisions, okay? Don't go after Katy. If you're going after Katy, you're canceled, okay? She didn't run on a conservative thing, and who cares anymore about the parties, okay? Can we all agree that they're all wrong? Like I said, we gotta get all of them out of there. Well guys, that's all the news I got for you today. I hope you learned something new. I hope it was good for you. It was good for me, okay? Yeah, but I suppose I gotta let you go. Okay, you got important things to do, like sleep, okay? Yeah, I know none of us are getting sleep this time of year. We're being threatened by a fat man coming in through our chimney, so it's hard to get some good shut-eye at this time of year. Especially when you kill one of his reindeer. He comes in with a flamethrower or something, and then it's all over from there. Anywho, I will see you guys on Friday with a whole bunch of brand new news. If you like this episode, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave your comments down below. Alright? Good night, everybody. Good night. Goodbye. Oh my goodness. I'm really scared that Santa's gonna come for me. I don't need that. Okay? Go get your cookies somewhere else, fat man. Go to bed with Jonny.
Dak Buster.
Malibu Nights. Will you talk dirty to me?
Different unique takes on movies and TV shows.
A word, because every episode is a drinking game built in.
Always. Is this the it puts the lotion on?
Also in the news, we've got it's not a juicy bear. That is someone's booger. The Red Bull enhances the drunkenness.
Huh?